that like button on the way in. Hope everybody's doing all right. Everybody like button for me. If you like button on the way in, hopefully it's in.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Hey, tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen?
Yes.
You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Tell me what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Say what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. Hey, what's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Share what you thinking, what you thinking. What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, hello, welcome. Happy Monday to you. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was all right. I got a lot of family drama going on, but hey, hey, whatever. I'm here. Okay, but I'm here. Welcome back to the Beyond the Gates. So, Beyond the Gates Unlocked over here on the So What You Think channel. Thank you for joining me for this recap today. And for those of you who are in the replay gang, welcome back. Welcome into you too. Now, I encourage you all to hit the like button and to make a comment, even in the replay gang. Therefore, I know you're there. You can be counted. I know, get a feel for who's out there. Okay. And I like to hear from y'all. And that's how you become an official gatekeeper over here and is. Now, if you like the gospel about these doggone Duprees as if they're real, then you're in the right place. This is the place. We like to talk about the Duprees as if they real, and we know they not. But we're gonna talk about them like they are. We're gonna fuss about them like they are. We're gonna argue about them like they is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hit the like button, we're gonna have our officer of the like button come over there and let y'all know that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because Miss Belinda Hill is serious about that like button.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
So go on and avoid that citation by hitting the like button now. In fact, let me do so on my device. Now we're at 9, and I'm going to scurry on over to my YouTube on my laptop. I can get it over there too. Thanks to me. Okay, you guys. We like to also talk about the deeper things about the show, how we think it relates to life, decisions, and whatnot. So we do get serious about things over here as well after we get through sharing a few laughs about some things and gossiping. Now, we have some wonderful mods. We want to take time always and say hello to them and to Tony Lynn, the official greeter. We haven't seen him in a while. We do pray that everything is good with Tony Lynn. We miss our Tony Lynn, and we hope that he's doing okay over there in Canada. What else do I want to tell you? Oh, if you get the feeling and you want to send a super sticker or a super chat, you can do so as well. It's another way to support the channel. But for right now, baby, hit the like button for me. Now, we do have a membership over here, and if you want to get into the membership, then do that. For one thing, it gets you in on the know of some things that we don't put out here in the streets, in these streets. The other thing is that it helps you to support the channel one time, one way. Boom, you done. Boom, you done. Okay. It's like buying me a cup of coffee for the month. And even coffees is not as cheap as $4.99. But if you want to call and buy me a cup of coffee for the month, then buy me a cup of coffee for the month. I love you if you do. I do. I do. I ain't lying. I do. Now that we got all past all that, let me get down here and see which one of my superstars is down here typing in the comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Let me just pull them up and I can tell you. Miss Lil was the first one in here. She says, "Good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and the mods." Well, at least that's the way it's showing up in my list anyway. So she says, "Good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and the mods." Good evening to you too, Miss Lil. Linda Baez says, "Greetings, gatekeepers." Let me move this because I can't see. Hold on. "Greetings, gatekeepers, peepers, hedge hoppers, and bushwatchers." What was that? Hold on. Something failed. Something failed. Hold on. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, move the cord. I can't see. Okay. She says, "Greeting, gatekeepers, creepers, peepers, hedge hoppers, and bushwatchers. And hello to you too." And she also says hello to Ms. B, Tony Lynn, and to the mods. She says, "Greetings to all those tuning in from the trees, waiting in the weeds, and grazing in the grass. Get in here. The tea was pretty good today. These shows have been good. I think they heard y'all plea that y'all wanted a little something, something. But you had to give people a chance. Y'all had to give the people a chance to present the stories, lay out the character. Y'all want everything. Everything at one time. They got no patience. Be patient. Miss Belinda Hill says, "Good evening, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad. Happy Snowbound Monday." Of course, I hit the like button on my way in. And why? Because she's the officer of the doggone like button. So how's she not gonna hit the like button? That's what she do. That's what she do. Now, let's see who else is in here. Scarlet Speedster, hey, uses our hashtag and says hello. Rhonda Reed is in the house and says good evening. Hey, Rhonda Reed. Belinda says, "I'm snowed in with below 10 degrees weather." Yeah, it's cold. I don't know where you are, but it's cold where I am too. But you try to stay warm. Myrtle Tinsler says, "Hello, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and the mods." Hello to you too, Myrtle. Same here, only the temp is exactly 0 degrees. I don't know what ours is. Let's see what they're saying. But I'm inside. No, Chad. Let's see what we got. Let's see who can get the coldest. So let's see. Belinda says they have below 10 degrees. Scarlet Speedster says that it is exactly 0 where they are. And where I am is, it is 6 degrees, but it feels like 11 below. 6 degrees, but it feels like 11 below because we have the wind chill factor. And that wind chill factor is what matters here. Okay. Talking about the temperature. The wind chill factor always trumps it all. Jen and Mods, ladies, Linda Baez, Belinda Hill, KB Mommy, everyone, how you do? Peggy. Hello, Peggy. Hey, y'all, get them likes up. Get them up, get them up, get them up now. Kelly S says, "Good evening, everyone." Hey, Kelly S. And Linda says hello to Kelly S as well. All right, so we all agree. We all touch and agree it's cold, except when Linda is. Linda, don't get in here talking about it's cold where you at. Oh, my God. It's only 52. What are we to do? It's 52. Her and KB Mama can't come here and tell us nothing about the cold. They just can't. They can't. And if anybody in here from Hawaii, don't say nothing. Keep quiet. But you could tell us how warm it is where you are. We would love to know. Because we wish it was us. I think we'd be up to the 20s by the weekend. Imagine that. All right, you guys, I'm not going to waste no time. We're going to unlock these gates and find out what happened today. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Well, what a show, what a show, what a show. Opened up with Kat at Uptown, and she was waiting for Tomas to join her, but turns out he had to have a quick little meeting at the country club with Bill and a new client. I thought he said his name was John. And did we ever get to see John? I mean, what was the emergency? What was going on? Y'all better stop playing in our faces like this. We be wanting to know what's happening. You know we knows it. You know we knows it. But anyway, they'll have to celebrate the promotion later. She looks over and sees her daddy, and ooh, he was hugging all up on Shanice, Nurse Lotta body. And may we say she's wearing this dress too? They dressed in the same colors and whatnot. How cute. But anyway, she looked over and she greeted him with a warm hug. It was what kind of hug? A warm hug, it was all warm hug. Hey, Cynthia. It was nice and warm, child. She was like, and they had a little kiss to greet, Okay, so I ain't never seen my dad on a date before, so I know that had to be something to see. Now Anita faints again, so that they can bring us back up to where we were. I mean, they had her back in the fainting spell, where she had fell out like Top Cat, right? So they had her go. They come back with the fainting spell to bring us right back to Friday's show, and then Verna says she's breathing. She's breathing, thank God. I was like, oh, thank goodness, child. We don't want to be worried about all I need a child. We don't. Now, Danny and Naomi see Tomas at the country club. And Tomas rethinks back to when he saw Bill and her through the window. And I'm like, you ain't got no business thinking about that, because I'm not sure Danny knows that they were seen. Hey, JV, I'm not sure Danny knows that they were seen, spotted, looked at. Why is you looking through people's windows anyway, Tomas? You a little nosy. You just a little bit. But so is everybody else. So, I mean, I guess it's all right. You can be nosy too. Now, Naomi and Ashley. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to say this part. So, Danny went to talking about how it was good to see him and that Bill likes locked lips and people who know how to keep quiet. Girl, did you know that he saw you or something? I ain't know. Did you, girl? Do you know? Because you in there talking about loose lips, sinking ships and stuff. Now, Naomi and Ashley chat as she's leaving the hospital. The doctor gave her a plan to follow and to stay ahead of things. And Ashley also wants her to know that she needs emotional support as well. And it may be best to go on and tell Jacob, but as we know, the Duprees always have a good reason to keep a secret until the secret blows up on them. But they always got a good reason why they ain't tell you something. Always. It be a good reason, it too. It too. Now, Anita comes too, as Vernon was calling an ambulance. And she says, no, it was just a dizzy spell, Vernon. And she knows that listen, what Anita knows that it's going to cost $1,000 if that ambulance come over there and scoop her up. And rich as though they may be, Anita ain't wasting no $1,000 on no, but they got a driver. Ain't his name Carlton or something? They got a driver. Don't need no ambulance coming up through here right now. She said, if you don't put that phone down, Vernon. And I don't blame you, girl. That's how you stay rich. You don't spend all your cheddar. Naomi is justifying her secret keeping and making it all about Jacob and how she just don't feel like she should be telling him nothing while he out there on the, sneaking around in this capacity that he in right now. So she says, it's not like I actually have cancer. I just found out that I have the predisposition for it. So I want to make some decisions on my own that's going to impact me that I don't want Jacob all up and through. Now, I don't know how I felt about it. Excuse me. I think she's right. I think she has a right to make a decision. But girl, if you ain't going to tell him, you need to stop telling everybody else. That's where the problem going to come in. She going to mess around, tell Derek, and Derek going to tell Derek don't like you right now, girl. Now, Ted and Shanisa at Uptown, and he's getting a text, and she's looking like, who keep texting you? I'm like, girl, you're not feeling insecure already, are you, girl? But is that an uncommon question to ask? But Kat was sitting back there in the background trying to see what she could see out the corner of her eye. I'm like, girl, just turn on around. It's your daddy. You can look all the way if you want to, because I know I would. I'd be sitting over there standing there like I was looking at a movie or something. I would. That's my dad over there, girl. And what you doing over there with him anyway? But anyway, he did he tells her, he said, it's Eva because something is going on at work and trying to figure out some things. And she was like, did you tell Eva about us? And he said, well, yeah, I did. Then she tells him how Leslie got up in her face. She was like, well, she must have told her mama. Because her mama came up there and got up in my face and gave me the what for about you. But she does not care. She ain't moved by that. Mm-mm. But what I did like is that Ted told her that he and Leslie did recently bake cakes. Well, bake a cake, because I think they only baked the cake once. Yes? They baked the cake one time, right? So he did admit that he had recently baked a cake with her. And she was like, I really don't care. She ain't fazed by that. She don't care. So Kat did decide to come on over to the table and say her hellos and whatnot. She's waiting on tomorrow's. And she was like, so what's new? And I'm like, girl, you know what's new. You see Nurse Lotta Body sitting over here, girl. You ain't blind. You see what's new. Pookie poo. This over in the chair. All that. That's what's new, girl. That's what's new. Now, Danny is trying to figure out why is Nicole glowing and whatnot. Girl, is you using a new moisturizer? Is you taking some new vitamins? What's going on with you? But come to find out, she told a girl, I done made a cake with Carlton. She was like, what, girl? So they talking about how they both need to move on and how they both have moved on. And she said, this is I'm sorry. And while they was talking, I'm sorry, Bill came sauntering over there. And then Danny was like, excuse me, no one's talking to you, Bill. This is an A and B conversation. You can see your way out. I was like, girl. And Bill looked at her like, girl, you just had your lips all up on me, please. Girl, please stop. She always trying to act like she don't want Bill over here. Girl, wasn't it just 14 minutes ago you took your lips off Bill? Was it not, or is we all blind? Did we hold on. Ain't this you and Bill leaving the scene of the crime when y'all had just got through putting your lips all on each other and you was the one that did it? And now you want to be over here and acting like, you know what? Linda say, vitamin D. Linda, put your hand up here. Put your hand over here. Put your little hand up here. You cut that out now. You cut that foolishness out. Over here cutting up like that. But anyway, I don't know why she was over acting like she wasn't glad to see Bill over at this table. Maybe she don't want her sister to know what all had went on. But we all know what happened, girl. We seen it. We see it. Now, Anita insists that she is fine. And she don't want no ambulance running all up and through her driveway where the neighbors is going to see it and then it's going to end up in the press. We don't need all that. And then Leslie coming, skipping over here at my door trying to find out what's going on, bringing me another cactus plant. She said, I will tell them what went on when I get back to the doctor for my next chemo treatment. I don't feel it was that big a deal. This was a fluke. You doing too much. I know my body. And this is not an emergency. But he gonna call Dr. On anyway. But go call Dr. On. Call her. And tell her, come on, Nita done fell out on the couch. You better call Dr. On. Anita said, but you can't use my phone. She was not playing with Verna. She did not want that phone call made. Bill and Tomas are meeting up with this John person, and Tomas decides to bring up what he had seen back at the office. And he was like, I just want you to worry, don't want you to worry about it. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I ain't about to tell nobody what I had seen. And Bill was like, that's good. I'm glad to know that you ain't that kind of person. He's like, but I do want to say this though. You do know you playing with fire though, Bill. You know, I think the new junior partner need to calm down. I do. Junior partner. Junior partner, you doing too much, sir. You are doing way too much.
Craig, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh my God.
Calm down.
Tomas better calm down. All in this man, but you and your boss's business. Where they do that at? And it ain't like Bill is it was relate. Y'all ain't family, Tomas. You better calm down. No, Bill don't like that. Now Danny is happy that Nicole done baked the cake with Carlton, and that he turns out he's a master baker. But that's the part that scares her. He's a little too skilled at baking cakes, and I don't know if I'm really comfortable with all that. Now, Kat sits down with Shanice and Ted since Tomas ain't gonna be there no time soon. And Ted gets a call and leaves the table, and you could tell he was like, "Are y'all gonna be all right?" It was like, "Child, go, we fine." So as he leaves on out, she gets right to the business. She was like, "So, how long has this been going on?" And she was like, "Well," and I was really hoping she didn't go from nice to nasty, from nasty to nice. I mean, from nice to nasty. I was hoping she didn't go from nice to nasty, but we had to wait to find out. Because I didn't, girl, your whole way you came in the door, I was like, you done came in hot, girl. Don't get started with no foolishness. Now, Naomi and Ashley continue to talk, and Ashley wants to know what's really going on. She keeps saying this is about Jacob and his job assignment. And then finally, Naomi admits that she don't think that he can handle it. And that's why I don't want to tell him. We just came off the baby scare. You saw how that went. That almost broke us. And this is even more complicated. This man ain't ready. Hey, Frank Life, this man ain't ready to deal with all that. I ain't about to tell him that. She said, besides, this is about me and what me and my body and what I want and how I want to risk things for me. And he will not understand. Sidebar, sometimes men don't be understanding that certain decisions is just about a woman. Having a baby is life threatening for every single woman that has one. She is taking her life in her hands when she do. Baby, and they're all kicked up against her kidneys, stomach muscles, all down. It just, are you kidding? The whole person is growing in there. Taking, snatching blood from where it wants, and calcium and all kind of levels falling and possibly bleeding to death. We all know somebody that lost life in having babies. We all do, or shortly after having babies. But having a baby ain't no easy thing. So I get what she's saying. I want the space to really decide what I want for me, what I'm ready to deal with, what I think. So I guess what she's saying is that because a lot of times what people do for the BRCA is that they will have both breasts removed. So if she's thinking about doing that, she wants to think about doing what she wants to do and not be pressured. I get it, but girl, stop telling other people till you tell your husband. At least you can say I hadn't told nobody. I was trying to think about it. Or you should have just at least talked to your grandmama. But you in here telling Ashley. Ashley look cute. Ashley's looking cute. She's looking cute. Like they're freshening her look up a lot. And I'm glad. Look, she looks, because she's already a pretty lady. But she looks cute. Okay, now, even though they be having this role be boring for her. Okay, I ain't said the role do be boring for her sometimes, but we need y'all to step that up. Girl, we need for you to be the impaler. We need you to be the one running around with this blood plasma ring. We need to switch you up, girl. They need to, But anyway, Kat. Let me get back to my pictures. Kat asking for timelines, like, when did you and my daddy start talking to each other? She was like, hold on, let me tell you something. This was well after your parents got divorced. And just so you know, I would not be talking to your daddy if your mama did not like it. Okay. So your mama already know. Now Ted ended up having to leave, and he was like, "Are y'all?" They was like, "Go, go, go. We're gonna have. We're fine." And I'm like, "Ooh, good," because because Kat, I was waiting on you to turn up, girl. I was, but I do have something to say about why I think you didn't turn up. I'll come back to that later. Tomas assures Bill that he's not going to talk about nothing that he saw through the window. But you should have told him what you heard at the door. This your boss. This was the time, young man. Why you want to talk to him about what you saw? You should have been telling about what you heard his big my wife in there talking about. But you kept your mouth closed on that, so I guess you really don't be talking too much. But anyhow, he's talking about how I don't want to have no scandal happen with the firm either. Like he done flipped the script on Bill. He was like, I don't want it to be no scandal because I'm trying. I'm just getting junior partner, and you mess around, do something, bring this firm down, and they bring me down. And I ain't trying to go down with you, Bill. Well, that's not what he said, but that's what he said. He was like, so you ain't got to worry about me opening my mouth saying nothing. So then he told him, he said, listen, he started telling him, he said, let me tell you what happened with me and Danny. This was interesting, what he said about him and Danny. Did you all find this interesting, what he said about him and Danny? He said, when I met Danny, I thought Danny was the most beautiful woman. I still think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. And immediately when I saw her, I knew she was who I wanted. I knew it. He says, but he said, I was honored to have her on my arm, loved her. But over time, she changed. She forgave me too much for all the things that I did, be it from working late to cheating and running around. She just started forgiving me. And that's not who Danny was. She lost herself in loving Bill. And because she lost herself in loving Bill, check this out. I told y'all men deal from respect. He probably lost some respect for her for putting up with so much. When he would have rather that she did was to draw the line in the sand and then dare him to step across it. And if he did, actually made a move about it. But by letting it be okay every time he did something, trying to not, I don't want him to think that I'm jealous. I don't want him to think that I'm insecure. If he want to think you insecure, let somebody think you insecure. You don't let nobody be doing no whole bunch of mess to you and you don't stand up for yourself. You got to stand up for you. And so, in effect, he was saying, to me, this is what I was hearing the words of the writing be, is that he lost some respect for Danny in that she forgave too much when he was doing so little. That's what I was seeing that he was saying. He said, and when she changed, she didn't realize that she was pushing me away when she stopped holding me accountable. Now, what y'all think about that? Let me know. Get on in the comments and talk about it. Now, Danny wants Nicole to keep her options open. If she likes both doctors, you don't owe neither one of them nothing. Do your thing, okay? Because you're not committed to nobody yet, and to live your life by what you need. I was like, okay, that's why you're saying that, because that's what you're doing, I guess, because you can go and messing with Bill again, girl, on the side almost. Mm-hmm. Now, Shanice and Kat continue to talk at the bar. And Kat chats on, but she says that she's open, she says, I'm open, you can ask me anything. So she says, but first, don't ask me nothing that would hurt your mother, because I have a respect for your mother. So proceed on. Now, I thought that was very classy and very mature of Shanice. Well, Shanice is like, don't ask me nothing that you could take back to your mama that could hurt your mama. But here's another thing. I'm going to turn it around and say, that's what Eva needs to learn. That's what Eva needs to learn. And Eva don't know that. Now here's the thing. Kat don't know it either. But because this lady, because see, I don't want you all giving this credit to Kat now. This lady told Kat that, because if she hadn't told Kat that, Kat would have asked her something she had no business asking. Both of these girls need to learn that. Okay. Y'all gotta learn how to be quiet. Anyway, she said Kat wants to know what she has planned for Leslie. She's like, let me know what you're going to do for that bottom feeder Leslie. That's what I need to know. And she says, well, I've been on the medical scene for a long time, and I plan to be professional in handling her. And if that don't work, then she going to meet the other side of me that's not so professional. But I'm going to start out with trying to be nice. And with that, Baby Cat was cackling and was like, "Ooh, you my girl. I like you." It was good to see Cat smiling so much today. It was. But of course, Cat bonds with somebody over hatred of one of them two women. But I don't think Shanice hate nobody. Shanice understand, girl. I understand. Girl, I understand. She want your daddy. She done seen how that chain be glistening down in that neck, me girl. She know. I know too. But with that, they end up toasting to each other, and they have decided that they're gonna like each other. And I hope they do. I really hope they do. We need y'all too. Because we need to turn Kat's character. Her character right now is still a little too bratty for me. But they're trying to grow her up. And I look forward to them continuing to grow her up. Okay, now, Bill and Tomas, get this paper turned. Oh, don't fall. Bill and Tomas are still at the table talking. Hold on, don't fall. Okay, they're still at the table talking. The client is running late. And so Bill told Tomas, "You can go on and go. I'll handle this, and you go on and celebrate with Kat." Do y'all like these low closure vests that like Bill wear? I do like those. I do. To me, they say I'm rich. Only men with a couple of dollars be wearing them vests low cut like that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't know. But I think so. But Bill, they got you decorated up enough. You got you a tie clip. You got on a boutonniere thing up there. You got a pocket square. I mean, they put all the stuff, give you gold buttons. I mean, they got you decorated, sir, like a 5-star general. She does. I believe so, JV too. She do want to be. If I knew you were coming out to bake the cake, bake the cake, bake the cake. If I knew you were coming out to bake the cake, how you do, how you do, how you do. She'd be over there baking cakes that she couldn't no more. Now over at Danny and Nicole's table though, she admits that Carlton was good, but the connection of her and Ted is still in her mind. She said, "I can't seem to forget you. Your wind song stays on my mind." Y'all remember that commercial? That wind song is still on her mind. I like this dress that Danny had on. You know, it was like a piece made over the skirt. I'm thinking like I got to find that. I like that a lot. That's cute. But anyway, she said the connection that me and Ted had was really real. Like he could just read my mind. I mean, Carlton was, he's very proficient, very, very, very. He knows all of the things, but he's not Ted. He just not Ted. Girl, we tried to tell you not to cut your husband loose too fast, girl, but you were so determined to be saving face for people when you too grown to be caring about what folks think. But anyway, as they walking out, Bill was looking at Danny like, She know Bill was looking at her. Danny know Bill be looking at her. So I don't mind. I don't blame you, girl. Stand up straight when you know somebody watching, girl. Give them a show. I'm all for it. Now, where Ted had to go was over here to the Duprees. Dr. Owen called him and asked him if he would go over there and go see about Anita, so give her a IV drip because she was dehydrated. And it turns out it really is a common thing for a person going through chemo to be dehydrated. Sidebar, y'all ever got a IV drip and feel like a brand new person? Because I know it did it for me one time. I walked up into the doctor's office thinking I was going to the suite by and by and was dehydrated. Baby, they gave me one of them IV drips. When I walked out of there, I felt like I could just be a ballerina and start just leaping. I mean, I felt like a whole new soul. Dehydration is real. Now, here's what I do want to say. So anyway, Ted went by the Duprees, right? And he went over there to see after Anita and everything. And so afterwards, Vernon pulls him to the side and Vernon says, "I just want to tell you thank you." And he said, "Listen, I'm available anytime that you need me, not just because Dr. Owen called. Owen, okay. Not just because Dr. Owen called. And so anytime you need me, you call me because, we are family." It's a funny thing with these Duprees. You ain't in their good graces till they need you. And once they need you, you you were all the way back in their good graces. And another thing, this is really where Kat learned to hold a grudge is from her family. I want us to not be putting all that on Kat. It is true that Kat is a grudge holder, but where she learned it from her family. Because, baby, when these Duprees is through with you, they be through with you till they need you. And again, it's going to be the same thing with Kat. Until she needs Eva, it's going to be up and stuck. But in true fashion of all the Duprees, once she needs her, all will be forgiven for the time being until we need you again. That's how they operate. Second sidebar, or is this the third? Ted got all this neck meat out today. I'm not kidding. Look at the chain. Look at the chain and the neck meat. Look at the chain and the neck meat. The hair all on curly nappy, almost curly and nappy at the same time. You know how we like this hairdo. Y'all know we do. Freshly shaved, skin glistening like his mama just put cocoa butter and Vaseline all over it. But one thing we know for sure, baby, the neck meat is neck meat in the day. I know, I'm telling you. That's why I'm trying to show you the pictures now. Shanice, you better hope you don't slide over there by your house today, girl, because he got the neck meat out there. He do. Anyway, he told them to let me know if you need help. I'll be back anytime. Don't worry. And Anita was over there looking at Vernon like, Now back over at Ashley's house, where I can't stand this bed that's in the same room that's up on that platform, which I just don't understand. But anyway, they over there talking. And Jacob's been MIA all day. And this is not like Jacob to not show up and say something. But he's undercover, so he can't just get on the phone whenever he feel like it. Y'all saw the movie Undercover. If you ain't watched it, then you understand about why he can't just be calling people. And the thing is, she don't know what he undercover for. Sidebar, ain't no husband of mine gonna be out on these streets, on these criminal streets, and I don't know what you out there involved in. You gonna need to tell me something before you walk up out of here. You better whistle or something. You better throw up a smoke signal. You better leave a note that I ain't seen. But I need to know exactly what you mean, okay? Because she don't know what he doing. Could be wearing a dress on the corner trying to catch somebody like Bonnie Fife did on Andy Griffin. We don't know what he doing. We need to know what you're doing. What if she see him out there with a woman from California and he undercover? So you better tell me something. Vernon them thanks Sharon for coming out to help. And Anita's like, yes, girl, but you can stay for dinner. And I want you to sing for me some more. And then Vernon was like, mm-mm. And she said, nah, girl, I'm getting ready to go. You all enjoy your dinner. And so she went on and left. So when she left, that's when Anita was like, let me tell you something. I know me. And you ain't gonna be running around here telling people what I do and what I need. Anytime a black woman give you this look right here, we about to tell you something when company leave. We're gonna tell you when company leave. Okay. That is our universal. I'm about to tell you something when company leave. Slash. That's my man. Look at him standing there telling me what to do. I like that. It's a combination face. It is. Now, Kat is happy for Tomas and looking forward to his next promotion. She also then she started talking some stuff like, you ain't really got to be over there with Bill. You could go do something else. You ain't got to be worried about. We ain't worried about no Bill. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, whatever, girl. She don't really want him working with Bill no way. But she was like, but until then, you know what? My daddy is dating Shanice now. He was like, big booty Shanice. Now, that ain't what he said, but what he was saying. He was like, yes, I know. She was the one that helped me when I had my injury. I'm like, we forgot you had broke your cake baking arm. We sure we did. We did. Yep, we forgot about that, but thank you for reminding us. Just when we thought we had forgot, here you come to remind us. Anyway, she's like, yeah, my daddy dated Shanice. And he was like, oh, that's nice. She nice. And he says, yeah, but I'm glad that he ended up dating her and not that psycho that broke up our family. I was like, oh, okay. Now here was the thing. We got a new set on Beyond the Gates. Nicole has a bedroom, and it is beautiful. For TV, it's cute. It is giving cute. So these are the different views that I was able to catch out over in the corner. They got one of them trees, and she's got nice artwork, and she got a fireplace in there. Look like she got a couch sitting right there so she could sit down if she won't do it. I like that in a room. I do. Also, this was the headboard and everything. I would have never thought to put two narrow pictures over a headboard like that, but I like that. I do. The sconces on the walls are very nice. Very nice. Wait a minute. Let me hold on. Is that a picture of her and Ted? No, oh, is that her? Wait, maybe that's her, Martin, and the girl. Girl, do you still got a picture of Ted up in this room? That's Martin and Kat and her. Girl, is Ted still over here on this table? Ted better not still be over there on that table. He better not, girl. He better not. But anyway, we got a new set. But if Dr. Nick O has a new set and it's her bedroom, y'all know what that means, don't you?
So much fun baking cakes. So much fun baking cakes. Whee!
It's gonna be a lot of cake baking going on. They done gave it a whole set to itself. So there's about to be a love interest that's about to stick around for a while in her life. Be that if she get back with Ted or whatever it shall be, whatsoever it shall be. We know this for sure. Okay. All right, duly noted. So we liked her room. But she was in there getting dressed up. Put on your red dress and take off your high heels. I was like, okay. All righty then. Now, after Sharon leaves, Anita ready to talk. And she lets Vernon have it about him making decisions for her. But Vernon wants her to know that he feels that I would have known that you were off today, Anita, because I know you that well. I am in tune with you. And it's not like I mind Sharon going with you, but I need to be with you because I know you and I would have known that you were off. I would have noticed it. And so he's going to the hospital with her from here on out. That's it. That's all. And then he started nearly crying. He says, because I thought you were gone, Anita. I didn't know what to think. I thought I had lost you. I thought you were gone in here. And he told her, he says, I cannot lose you. Jen, is that wait, hold on, let me see what you said. Jen, is that a picture of you next to the sconce? Let me see what you're talking about. Hold on. Let me see what you're talking about. Oh, up in the corner. Oh, that's my watermark. There is, yeah, that's my watermark. That's in all my pictures. Okay, because you had me worried. I'm like, what is that? But yeah, that is so what you think in the corner. Okay, now. All right, so he told her, he says, she said, I thought that I had lost you today, and I cannot lose you. And she said, you might lose me though, Vernon. That's the reality of it. And you've got to be strong if you do. And I need you to stay close to this family and make sure that you keep them gathered together. Because I might not make it. But in the meantime, you've got to let me just be and let me live. I was like, oh my God, this was such a touch. And he almost cried and everything. I was like, Clifton, I didn't know you could cry on command like this. So I done told y'all. These veteran actors was like, y'all over here talking about how Eva can cry whole live script. Let me show you something. I need y'all to put a little more crying in here for everybody. We all gonna show these children how we last night, me and my lady, oh, we cried together. This is what he giving right now. Him and his lady, they cried together up in this scene. They did. We ain't gonna say they didn't when they did now. Okay. But anyway, Anita told him, she says, you got to just let me be, Vernon. You got to let me be. And I was like, oh, child, this scene here was almost too much for me. I'm telling you, I done had an emotional weekend as it is. I'm make me cry. Now, Kat and Tomas was sitting up in the Uptown Man, and now I can almost see this CD today. Let me see who this is on this CD. Okay, I don't know who that is still. Okay, but anyway, they was in their mind and their business as they usually don't, because they, you know what, just realized they both knows it. Tomas knows it and Kat knows it. Y'all, this is what y'all need to do. Y'all need to start an investigative firm together. This is what y'all need to do. Y'all need to start an investigative team. Child couldn't do nothing with y'all. But okay, anyway, they sitting up in their mind and their business like they usually try to do. And they about to toast to his promotion. And then she was like, so what did the people at the office say when about your promotion? He said, well, nobody knows yet. It's just me and Bill kind of shook hands and talked to her. She was like, oh, wait a minute, you don't think he's gonna renege, do you? He was like, you don't think he would you? And I was like, nah, cheer. Now see, y'all had I hate y'all bought this up, but now that y'all done bought it up, Bill might renege on you because wasn't nobody there to see it. Caroline ain't typed it up yet, sir. So I don't know. Y'all done brought it up on script. So is Bill getting ready to do you in because he don't like something you did? Huh? Is you about to do something before you could get the promotion? Thomas, something tell me that you are. Something tell me that you about to monk it up, sir. Something tell me that you are. All right, now hold on 1 second. Let me. Oh, where did my pictures go? Lord. Video clips. Those are real clips. Hold on, guys. I gotta find my pictures again. They done disappeared. Okay, there they are. All right. So anyway, they done brought up the question of whether or not if this man may renege on the offer, because it's not like that man did McDonald's when he stole it from them people. If y'all have ever watched that movie about how that man stole McDonald's from the brothers who started McDonald's, it'll make you so mad. The men that started McDonald's was so sweet and so kind and so wonderful, and the man that stole them from was kind of like that man that's in up there in the office right now. Just stole the company from them. Told them that he was going to give them after he stole it. He told them that he would give them like 1% of everything going forward, which means that their family would have had billions of dollars, and he never gave them that money because but here's the thing, they were in front of lawyers when they made the agreement, and he was like, we ain't got to write it down, we friends, I just said that's what I'm gonna do. You got people here. And that man to this day has stolen all that stuff from their family. He literally stole the company out from under them. You have got to see that movie about McDonald's and how that man stole that company from them people. It will make you so angry. But anyway, Tomas, I think the Bill gonna McDonald's you. I think he gonna welcome to McDonald's you, sir. Allegedly. But that's what was in the movie. Allegedly. I think Bill gonna McDonald's you child. I think he is. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Don't regret it. And you got that's McDonald's. That's Burger King. Have it your way. Okay, that's the 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onion on the sesame seed bun. Y'all know. See, I'm out. I remember all that stuff. But anyway, Tomas, you may be in trouble. You may be in trouble about your little promotion. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. But anyway, they look over and in walks her mama, and mama got on a dress. Mama got on a dress. Mama is wearing this dress. Now, Nick, where is you going with your little midriff showing? Her bosoms is covered and everything, but I'm saying that dress is cute. But ooh, Nicole. Now, who y'all think she meeting? Because I'm gonna tell you, I think she ain't meeting Carlton. This dress ain't for Carlton. This dress right here is not for Carlton. That dress is for Dr. Rollins. I just got a feeling that's for Dr. Rollins. Watch and see what I tell you. So the first time we see this room in here, Dr. Rollins gonna be the one in it. And Dr. Rollins is gonna be the one that's gonna be in there. You can ring my bell. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Watch and see what I tell you. Watch and see what I tell you. Dr. Rollins about to ring the bells and the chimes. She said Carlton was all right, but Carlton didn't ring a ding no bells. But I got a feeling. Dr. Carlton is. The dress is cute though. The dress is for Kyle. It is. Bring it on through. Now, meanwhile, Danny got on the dress of her own. Now, Danny dress, the cleavage went down to her kneecap. and the split came up to her waistline. That belt was holding that whole thing together. Danny know good and doggone well what she was doing when she put this dress on. She come in there telling me, "Hi, Bill." And Bill was like, "So I see you still have the dress that I bought you." And she was like, "Mm-hmm." Then Bill thought back to when he gave her the dress. And she was like, "Oh, I just love this dress, Bill." I was like, "Mm-hmm." But Bill was like, "Now I know you put that dress on for me. But child, listen. Here's the thing though, Billy Willie. I think I think that Danny does have that dress on for you. But I think she about to meet Andre down to this country club. So you may as well wipe that grin off your face. Cause Andre is coming. Andre is coming. I just got a feeling. Either that or y'all gonna leave that with y'all together in that dress, but I don't know. But that dress, Daddy done put that dress on. She done put the dress on to start some mess. She has. If not now, later, you putting a down payment on it, sir. I mean, ma'am, you putting a down payment on trouble right here in River City. You might see what I did. Anyway, that's what had happened today, child, on the gates. They was cutting up. And they was cutting up. How did you all enjoy this episode? Was it all right with you? Let me read a few of these comments before we get out of here. We'll scroll up and stop. She's going to wind up with a bakery of trouble if she does that. Hope everyone is safe and keeping warm, Miss Lil says. Frank says Carlton baking cakes with other women. No, they said Carlton is a stand-up good guy. It might be why he ain't doing it for her, really, you know. I don't know. Could be. Frankie, is that a new picture? That's a nice picture. Junior partner needs to keep his mouth shut. He forgot that Bill pays his bills. That's right. And that's true. Ashley definitely looks better. She is evolving. They're evolving her look and everything. I like it. I really like it. While pillow talking Ashley is gonna spill the beans to Grayson about Naomi, in my opinion. You think she's gonna tell Grayson? And then Grayson gonna tell who? I think she gonna tell Derek. In a moment of our friends and this is what's going on. Oop, I ain't mean to tell you. And then he gonna tell Jacob. Cat is nosy. She is. Ashley is looking refreshed. Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button for me. Miss Belinda Hill reminds you, our office of the like button, that we have 23 likes and 41 watching. I don't know where it is now, but there's 47 watching. So please hit the like button for me. And also to those who are looking at in the recap later, please hit the like button for me. And also don't forget to hype the video up later. I think you have to wait till the video's over, but come back and hype the video sometime. So Haley wasn't the first woman he cheated on, Danny. No. We established that very early on. She said that. Or he could have not cheated. Shanice is a class act because she a classy gal. I like Shanice. Danny desperately wants to bake cakes with Bill. She does. Bill is giving 800 credit score, no down payment. Yes, God. 800 credit score, no payment. Let's go. Bill's vest is a throwback look. I like it. Let's see. The neck meat and gold chain was working today. It is. He loves her. Miss Jen, is that a picture you next to it? Okay, yeah, we've talked about that. Okay. There's gonna be some cake baking going on in Nicole's room. It is, cousin. It is. Okay, let's see what else y'all talking about. Nobody tells Anita what to do at night. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I told y'all Vernon need to stop fussing over Anita. Well, she done told him, but he done told her, and then she done told him. So you know how that is. When people been married that long, y'all just gonna keep on telling each other. I would have cried too. That was true love. I know. I want somebody to cry over like that. I want to fuss over somebody. Somebody fuss on me, and somebody go out there and get. Even though I park in the garage, but I'm just still saying I need somebody to go put gas in the car for me. Something, Lord. Put $10 on light bills. Greetings be on purpose. Nicole looked nice coming in. She did. What's the name of the movie? Oh, about the McDonald's? Hold on. I think it's, hold on, let me tell you. What's the name of the movie that was made about McDonald's and the guy that stole the company? The Founder. That's what it's called. The Founder. That's the name of it. The Founder. Oh, girl, that movie gonna make you so mad. Them men were so sweet. That man made them sick. When I tell you, it's gonna remind you of the man up there down there to the office. Watch, see what I tell you. Hey, gatekeepers, Miss Jen. Okay, Nicole is on the hunt. She is for paging Dr. Grayson, not Grayson, what's his name? Paging Dr. Rollins. Paging Dr. Rollins. Dr. Rollins, please proceed to the uptown. That dress is for Kyle. Lord, Nicole showing more skin than an orange. No, it's Scott's pizza. Oh, can't come soon. Tomorrow can't come soon. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what happens tomorrow. Excellent recap as usual. Thank you. Yeah, that is a new picture. Oh yeah, okay, great. Yes, a nice picture. That's a nice picture, Frank. That's a nice picture of you. Okay. Linda Barnett says, I know I can't hardly wait for tomorrow's episode. Once Ashley tells Grayson's will blow Jacob's cover. Child, folk need to learn how to be quiet. Show me the spoilers for this week on Beyond the Gates. Okay, so let's see what will happen tomorrow. So tomorrow, Kat is about to see something she won't soon forget. What does that mean? Kat is about to see something she won't soon forget. Kat is about to see. Oh, I think Kat gonna walk in on her mom. Vanessa proves she's perfectly capable of taking care of business. Meanwhile, Joey decides someone needs to be taught a lesson and he's just the one to do it. Okay, so we all know that mean Joey about to take care of that man that put his hands on Nessabel. Haley isn't a woman who hears no very often, so she's about to be rejected on two fronts. So we know that she was all up in Andre's face, so Andre must be about to tell her no. And then remember she said something about her and Naomi doing something. So I'm thinking those two people. These are my guesses. Okay. Okay, can y'all come back so I can finish reading? Lord, y'all got more advertisements. Oh Lord, now hold on. Let me come up in here again. Haley isn't a woman who hears no. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna screenshot it so they can't bust up in here and keep me from reading it again. Okay, so let me go to my pictures and I'll tell y'all what's going on tomorrow. Okay, now tomorrow, Andre proves he's one heck of a husband when he provides wife Danny with a romantic surprise. I don't really care. I don't. I know y'all like Andre and Dan. I don't. He too young. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It ain't like it. I do like this dress Danny wearing because y'all know I love me some animal print. That's cute. I'm talking about in that picture. I never noticed that she had on an animal print dress. Okay, now it looks as if Carlton might be in the lead where the race for Nicole's heart is concerned. But Kyle has put himself back in the running. Oh, suck it now. Let me translate that for you who are in the back of the room. What that means is Carlton is very capable of throwing the cake powder everywhere. Carlton is very capable of distributing the ingredients for the cake. Therefore, he has, as it says, the lead where her heart is concerned. Oh, but cousin.
So much,
Not cousin. Oh, but Dr. Rollins.
so much fun baking cakes. So much fun baking cakes. Whee!
Dr. Kyle. You know, he doing something, whatever it is he doing, it, So so that's it. So she about to be comparing notes and everything from what we can see. Poor Dr. Carlton. I really feel that because Carlton, this is what I really think the block is for her. I think that Nicole really likes Carlton, and she likes that she has history with Carlton as far as knowing him. He knows me. He knows my family. We know some of the same people. We're in the same circle. But the real problem is that in her head, Nicole really can't put outside of that he's her ex-husband's best friend. I think that's the block, and I think that's where Dr. Rollins is going to get the lead on you. That's what I think. But I think Dr. Rollins is going to end up to be crooked. And then I think her and Vanessa gonna have something in common, where the pot can't call the kettle a cooking utensil, because y'all both gonna be dating men who are criminals with a side, of professionalism. I don't know. Linda says Dr. Kyle has those orthopedic hands. Linda, what did I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you to put your hand up here? Didn't I just have told you to behave, ma'am? Look here, this for you. Look, that's for you. Do you see that? You cut it out now. You cut it out. Now. But you're probably right. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. That's our hour. I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight. It's been a long, hard weekend for me and the family, and I'm tired and I want to get some sleep. But I had to get on here and talk some smack with y'all. And listen here. I want to take a minute before we get out of here to thank the Mars and the whole gang. Hold on, let me take this comment down. And to everybody, thank you.
Katie Mommy, Bilo Dee, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you.
In the meantime, y'all try to act right, do right, be right. And if you can't, then go on and win bail. Just make sure you got some bail money for you, okay? But listen, I hope everybody's had themselves a great day. And if not, please remember that there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.